The Holy Roman Empire ended in 1806, only 30 years before the start of Victoria III. Despite it being a toxic mess that made life tumultuous and violent for those involved, some people still look at it fondly. Kinda makes me want to call my ex-girlfriend. Today we're going to attempt to form the Holy Roman Empire in my least favourite Victoria III campaign of all time. If you enjoy a healthy bit of suffering, be sure to like the video in recognition of my efforts. I'm glad I waited to play as Austria and form the Holy Roman Empire, because, well, they are now the most powerful nation in the game, so this should be a bit of a sweep. Apologies if I'm a little bit tired. Why is Laith tired, you might ask? Well, it's because I've just been done streaming. Laith streams? Yes, I do. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 PM GMT. Stream a variety of games, map games, other games, new games, old games, fun games. Usually it's audience participation, so you, the viewer, will directly control what I do. It's a lot of fun, and that is the plug. So yeah, come check out the streams. Well, that was sufficient. Now, onto a little bit of Austria. In order to form the Holy Roman Empire as we want it, we need at least 38 regions. A lot of these controlled by Russia, a couple in Flanders. A lot of them are split. What are they split by? Basically, we just need to take out Germany. The way in which I'm going to do this is I want to make everyone like puppets as far as possible. I don't want to just conquer everyone, because that's not what the Holy Roman Empire is about. It's about decentralization. Now, what do we want to do first? I'm tempted just to go straight for all this new stuff. If I want the next tech as quick as possible, what would I do? This is skirmish infantry, so we'll go straight for that. Do I want to boom my economy? I don't really think I need to. I think what I should do instead is literally mobilize war immediately. And that's like getting, okay, well, for skirmish infantry, we need munitions plants, right? So let's get that going first. And also, first things first, if we're going to be making that much money, we might as well grab a bunch of instruction sectors. I never actually checked out Austria's laws. Veganism, capital taxation. I prefer laissez-faire, personally. We need more industrialists for that. So our government type, I'm assuming it's just landowners? Yeah. If I don't discriminate against Hungarian, then they'll just join Austria-Hungary. Okay, sweet. Get iron frame buildings, of course. That is, there we go. Probably don't need any more than this. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're just going to turbocharge our economy. That's all good. I'm way more likely to make some mistakes in this sort of that being extremely tired. It is past midnight right now. So iron, low, grain is fine now. Wood, I kind of want to just import wood. Yes, we'll do it ourselves. Iron, and I didn't check if I had consumption taxes. I don't have any. Wonderful. If I'm not able to replicate the boom that the AI has in this current patch, this is going to be a very embarrassing video, to say the least. So in order to really stress it out, we're going to really go heavy in the construction sectors. There's the mechanical tools, which means we need steel industries. I'm going to build them in Austria. We are going to need the raw resources first. I'm also going to get intensive agriculture, because that's a really nice short feedback loop, because all you need to do is switch you guys over to soil enriching farming, and to get the fertilizer, you just go intensive grazing ranch. Simple as that. It takes more grain, but it produces more fertilizer, which produces more grain, which produces the market for more fertilizer. So right here, like this, and like this. Very simple. And now we can move on to the military side of things, like I planned. It's okay, only a small hiccup. Texas appears to have maintained its independence. Good job. If I can get a head start on the steel industry, it'll be good, because everyone will import steel from us instead of doing it domestically. So the way the AI works, as far as I can tell, I could be completely wrong. If you produce steel, they won't try and produce it domestically, because they can secure a source of steel elsewhere, right? So then if their military industrial complex, for example, with Prussia, is dependent on steel, you can see where I'm going with this. We can sort of handicap them a bit. Right now, steel does nothing, but we can make steel incredibly valuable indeed. We go to the urban section, tooling workshops, and this. And suddenly steel mills are all the rage. That can build even more tools. We also need railways. There's a lot going on. The economy has started to grow real nicely. It's nice not having to grow an economy from like the absolute floor. But I don't want to declare any wars until I'm certain that I have a military advantage. Because the issue is with Austria is that everyone around you typically hates you. Russia in this case does not, which is nice. Prussia does. France is cooperative. Ah, okay, well this is actually the friendliest I've ever seen. Go ahead and import. Does no one have clothes? No, I suppose everyone's in deficit because everyone needs them. People need clothes. It's a classic fact of life, that. Textile mills going. Let's get some. Oh, that's not where I wanted them. I've just built more. Stop building, Laith. Left clicking is not your friend right now. Get rid of you. I should probably actually do something with these laws. Armed forces are loyal, giving us 15% offense defense. That's always lovely. There's that. Don't want to do anything after the first war, actually, then. We've managed to secure ourselves the munitions plants necessary, which means we are going to need chemical plants. We're also going to need some glass works for the industry that we're building in terms of the service industry. Man, this is I can see why the AI just starts booming its own economy. It's really like, it's an unkempt beast of a nation, this. It's all the resources it needs, starts with the tech and everything else. And I've seen it regularly in certain games, it will just go after the Ottomans immediately, who have beaten the Egyptians. Surprising to see. All right, there we go. We have our 2 necessities here. Grab some army defense, because that would be quite useful. Now, what are we lacking? Loads of coal. Okay, that should sort out the coal situation. And now we will go over here and get skirmish infantry. Means we're going to have ammunitions and explosives and coal shortages, only temporarily, so our economy might shrink for a time, but it will increase later. Also, I want to make our engine industry actually worth it, so let's help this out by doing this. Pretty sure I just made everything worse. Okay, we're not ready for this. Oh, we're not using tools. Definitely use tools. Don't need a navy just yet until we can get ironclads. It's kind of unnecessary. Water tube boilers will be very useful because then we can increase our output of the mines. Bundling everything here. More coal, that's good. Ammunition plants, are you doing well? I don't know where they are. Yeah, you're doing good. Lead. Lead is expensive. Let's get some lead. I need to be completely self-sufficient because once I start going, things are going to start rolling. If you remember the French campaign that I did, yeah, both forming the... This would happen. Actually, it's perfect timing. Thank you very much. People will embargo you once your infamy gets too high. So you need to, in my opinion, be able to stand on your own 2 feet if you're going to go the high infamy route. I don't think infamy is that big of a deal. People trying to cut you down to size means absolutely nothing if you're more powerful than them, obviously. So if you're completely self-sufficient, does not matter. People will embargo you all day long. It just doesn't hurt you. We'll go ahead and do this. And drop my prestige by 20%, but it's also going to save us a lot of money. Oh, there we go. Egyptians take back land backed by the Russians. All right, how long is it going to take you to... Oh, have you already adjusted? Skirmish infantry. Artillery comes a lot. Breach loading artillery. Because you want to hit the certain points. Think like techs and other ones. Breach loading artillery is down here, 6 years. Yeah, okay. So we'll have an advantage for now, but not forever. You have 45 and 50, and we have 51 and 57. Are you loyal? Yes. What bolts do you? Approach do you have? Anything impressive? Mildly. Okay. Massive customs union. It's fine. Defensive pacts. All right. I think we need to get started. Bavaria are too high. We do need to be damaging relations with literally everyone around us. And we can damage a lot of relations. My God, that's a lot of relations we can damage. I'm in awe of the sheer amount of relations we're damaging. I wonder what the mechanism by which we're achieving that is. Mostly the tools from trade routes to the Brits, actually. Our own needs, 2.2k. Yeah, so even if we're embargoed, we'll facilitate our own needs. Perfect. Everyone's buying our tools, which is good. It's going to hurt them later. What about our domestic goods? I want to go after Bavaria first. That's the biggest chunk. Fort dies from the Dutch. You need to keep building things. I want to get some food industries. Oh, iron mines. Yeah, okay. Although the water tube boiler is only 10 months. Russia trade agreement. Yeah, that sounds good. Russia being friendly is not a bad thing. They're going to embargo us anyway. So that's why I'm not bothering improving relations, because this is really isn't going to help. It's the equivalent of Germany in World War II in 1943 starting to try and improve relations. Like, by that point, everyone knows what you're trying to do here. No one's getting fooled. What are you suffering from? A lack of explosives. Okay, we're going to need some more of those. That will hurt us. Attempt to puppet you. Presumably the Prussians will join in which case we're going to take some heartlands from them. All right, Heinrich, defend the front line, please, whilst I murder this lot. Prince Diplomat, that's not good. Offensive planner, wonderful. Wrathful and cruel, not as bad as you might think. Big kill rate. Go fight. And Karl, go defend against on the Krakow front. Perfect. Okay, less good. There are now 5 fronts and not enough of us. What did you give him? An obligation. Why didn't I think of that? 5 defense, we'll take that. Unless there's someone better, like a defensive guy. Home defense, yes please. And then we'll test one more. No, okay. So you're fired. Christian, you are going to be promoted until you can handle 75. Congratulations, well done. We're going to mobilize you, put you on this front. If you want to defend that front, that'd be better. Okay, so all of the great powers in Europe have sided against us. Fine, that's fine. We just need to modify some. Please tell me you're still loyal. Now, France shouldn't be able to get to us. There's another front here. Ugh, I just got to make sure I'm not doubling up. I am doubling up, okay. You go and defend that front. Nubia HQ. I'll grab another general, another surveyor, Alphonse, mobilize, and then you can defend this northern one. We just about have enough to cover every single front. This front, okay, help us quite a bit. Get some logistics. The production might actually be better at this point. Anyway, South Germany is that one. Danubia is that one. So who are you? What HQ are you? 68. You are HQ Danubia. Yeah, okay. Let's get a couple more going on Danubia. Like 15 more. Also make sure we actually use some obligations here. I'm tempted to offer an obligation or for a humiliation of Russia in hopes that it opens up another front. But then again, I'm thinking to myself that every other time that I've invited an ally power into the war that isn't significantly stronger than me, it's never gone well. So why would I start now? We have an explosives shortage. Can I import from anyone? Forced them to renounce their ambitions to unify Germany. That doesn't help me, I don't think, because I don't want to form Germany. Time to just get reparations from all of them. It's going to be hard because there's going to be no way to fight them. I think the French we don't touch because they're going to be an actual threat and we need to fight them to the point where they don't want to fight us anymore. What that means is, like, if I offer war reparations, then they're less likely to peace out as far as I'm aware. We'll grab Russian war reparations. We will grab Prussian war reparations. Screw it. We'll get Russian, French ones as well. We would like... I want to conquer Silesia. Silesia, going to transfer this lot. I think that's everything we can do. I want Brunswick, which are... No offense if you live from Brunswick, but no, I don't. Whereas the Brits aren't getting involved. Remember that friendly attitude they had? Munitions industry, wonderful. I'm expecting to be pushed back on certain fronts. That's fine. Provided we hold what we need to push into Bavarians, we should be fine. But we are heavily outnumbered. Sort of 4 to 1. Let's see how this one turns out. Pretty well on every front, apart from the Bavarian one. Bavarians have managed to launch 26 into play. I'm not sure how they've done that, to be frank. That's really upsetting. The only front that we've been pushed back on is the front that we need. Yeah, there's that front as well. Fine, I don't mind getting pushed back a little bit. That's going to be painful. It's murdering the Russians, which is always nice. Right, I've not been able to break through the combined forces of Prussia, France, and Russia, but they've not been able to break through me either. It's just a lot of this, really, which is nice. Lost about 500,000. They've lost about almost 1 million. Concerned that eventually they'll break through. What are their war goals? I never actually checked. They want to just they don't want anything. So they'll just peace out. I mean, I'd love to white peace some of you, but the white peacing isn't an option. See, that's what I was trying to say before, is that if you have like terms to the peace, then you can't white peace someone individually. Doesn't really make any sense to me that that's not the case. I don't see why I can't just say, hey, France, let's just peace out, bud. Because they would white peace right now. France, I don't want to be in this war anymore. What the hell? Why am I going below? Okay, I'm just going to white peace. Because I shouldn't be getting negative. Okay, we'll just take Bavaria as a vassal. It's fine, we'll move on. It's kind of dumb. Let's leave us free to trade. Okay, we're deficit of steel. What else do we need? Still a bunch of logging counts, which is nice. Alright, still about damage relations with everyone. Nope. No defensive backs for you. Okay, like I said, everyone's going to hate us, but that's okay. That's the nature of it. Okay, apparently we could be spending a lot more money. Don't know how we can spend as much money, but apparently we can. Perfect. Let us grab ourselves a railway. The insufficient taxation capacity could be solved if we were to get central archives. So let's get central archives. Does mean we're going to need actually to produce paper. We need a lot more paper. So let's produce paper in Galicia. GDP wise, we are handily ahead of the French. And Russians. Prussians were never a contest, and we're chasing down the Great British Empire very shortly. Now, we have to be aware that everyone has rivaled us, meaning we're going to have to fight that time and time and time again. All right, breach loading artillery. Here we go. Occupiers, are you actually making money each week? No. You're doing 200,000, so that's going to go pretty quick. I might have built way too many. Yeah, I built way too many. That's fine. Now we get plus 30% offense defense. Brilliant, because I've made them a significant part of the government. I believe we've just taken over the Brits. Now we have 300 men available. We also need to get someone in the Balkans. A stalwart defender, that is very useful. Okay, South Germany. Who's the South German? You are. And let's promote you. Give me no stragglers. There's 3 in Danubia HQ. Who's in the Danubian HQ? There's 2 of you. Oh no. 30 and... Okay, Alphonse. And what can you do? Then why are there gaps? Why are there 3 if you can only... I got breach loading artillery. Now, let's keep cracking on. Damn, that's a lot of innovation. Right, we're going for hand crank machine guns. That's 5% army kill rate and 5 army defense. And honestly, I think then we need to start looking at declaring war again, because I don't think there's anything else that we can really do up until this. Trench works. Oh, we hit the 100 million mark. Yeah, we overtook East India. Nice. Also, basically the entire world buys our tools. Yeah, 7,000 comes from trade routes. Gonna focus on protecting the domestic supply. It appears the Ottomans have joined the French market. That's upsetting. So have the Italians. That's gonna help France quite a bit. Still making a bunch of money whilst constructing stuff, because of course. And now to fix our supply issues, I think we need to start encroaching a bit more. Let's see. Then we're going to oppose us puppeting Saxony. Russia, predictably. Let's say England might. Now we need to add all our war goals on the last day. That's the meta, boys. Now you are loyal. Nah, 15. Made people too rich. Okay. Expert artillery commander. That looks good. Push against the Prussian. You can push against the Prussians here. Defend there. Expert offensive. Push against the Prussians here. Okay. Now, tell us what we want. I'll pop at Brunswick. That's another province we need. God, it's going to take a while. Okay. We need a bunch. We need West Prussia, Brandenburg, Pomerania, North Rhine, Silesia. I say we gun it. Ooh, you fighting Prussia? Okay, this is a perfect time. Conquer state, conquer state, conquer state. Is it Pomerania or Pomerania? Probably Pomerania, right? That'll be everything. We'll take... that's not going to make us any friends. We don't need friends where we're going. Our economy is going to take a hit whilst everyone starts embargoing us. That's fine. Only the French haven't embargoed us. That's probably going to change. Okay, let's start looking at what's happening here. Input good shortages. That's not true. What else is input good shortage? Wood. Firstly, is make sure we're not selling any wood. Important from the French as well. But sale of wood needs to be mostly guarded. There we go. 89 versus 49 defense. That's what we want to see. Can we make sugar? No, no sugar plantations. That's a shame. Bury it. You can do it. There's nothing there. Oh, you're defending over there. Fair play. Turns out when Prussia's not got Russia and also France on its side, it's a lot easier. Okay, what's going on here? Where are there no troops? Well, there are troops on this front. Dude, just show me the front line. This one? Is it? Okay, there's the front line. We doubled up anywhere? Fine, we should be able to play that game much more effectively than him because we have more overall troops. I think we just got pushed back there. But we are starting to destroy him. Bear in mind also he's fighting the Prussians. The Russians, sorry. So that makes our lives a lot easier. Annexing Hesse wall. What? Really feels like your resources would be spent, better spent elsewhere, Chief. But each to their own. Okay, what are we lacking? Like, we need a lot of wood, so that should solve that. I think encirclement should count for something in this game. Okay, try attacking on that front. We have the stats, like, it's kind of ridiculous that we're not just pushing on all fronts. Well, or having said that, apparently they could just kick our ass whenever they want. The Danes. The Danes are relatively inoffensive people. Surely they don't mind that we're conquering Europe. Well, at least Central Europe, or, you know, the Holy Roman Empire, or, you know, despite the fact they have provinces in the Holy Roman Empire. Sure. Already admirals. Why admirals aren't convoy? I don't care enough to stop you from raiding my convoys. Prussia should be capitulating soon. Very soon indeed. Ooh, we're not gonna be able to fight. We're not gonna be able to fight Brunswick. Ooh, there's a bunch of territory. I didn't want to straight up conquer it, but I have to straight up conquer this lot. I don't have a choice, unfortunately. Okay, we can get trench works immediately. Throw some trench infantry. Huh, okay, the Ottomans get stronger. Right, we're not going to go to proper Brunswick because we can't actually get there, and there is the war done. So that's that. Prussia is now split in twain, and we stretch from Baltic Sea to Mediterranean Adriatic. We're going to have to be self-sufficient. Tools, loads of iron. We need coal. Grab some more coal. Tools is a big one. Wood and grain. Wood, grain, and yeah, this is what I feared. To be fair though, we don't have a border with the French, which is what I was trying to avoid, because if it's just the Americans, that's fine. They're not going to be able to get here. Are going to have the advantage when it comes to flotillas. And the Americans are one of the few nations of the game that will actually get ironclads. Will he back down, do you think? He's worried. Oh my god, he just... And this is another thing when it comes to infamy plays. He just turned up and gave us money. He initiated and then he backed down. It's like the AI doesn't know that it can't do it. North German secession. It's fine by me. Marching and rinsing. The inoffensive Danes have decided to embargo. Oh, that's wonderful. I just want Berlin back. Is that too much to ask? Don't actually mobilize any of my troops. Are the Prussians like fighting back? Yeah, this is like a scrappy like conscript versus, well, the Russian army, which just is the equivalent of conscripts. Let's get to kill the Germans again. That's always fun. Just how big of a population we have is just ridiculously effective. Papadugu. Go on, my son. It gets rid of my... Yeah, it does. It gets rid of my progress. Ugh. Yes, it does. That's very frustrating. An dedicated police force. I am very tempted now. So there you go. I also need to go and set this lot to exactly what we want them to be. This is the issue with conquering new territory. There we go. There's dedicated police force. Get max level of that. The ability to oppress the people is rather useful one. Synthetic dyes, man. Okay, if we're just gonna sit around with 160k, then let's put it to good use. Time for us to spam out the universities once more. Everyone is going to be educated. A couple of pages there. About to overtake the Qing. Cultural exclusion. Yeah, I'll radicalize the aristocracy, and that's sort of the main thing in our government right now. We can also grab more construction sectors. That's a lot of construction sectors. I don't know what happened here. Oh, right. So, conquer Prussia, succession, conquer it back. Gotcha. Stan Living doesn't need to be the best for us to just... upwards. That was a whooshing noise. No more dye input shortages. Who else would have dyes? Russians, but they're embargoing me. Everyone else is embargoing me. Okay. Well, the rest of you, what shortages do you have? Dyes, sugar. Alright, the French. The Ottomans have turned up. Now this is going to be an issue. This will be an actual scrap now. If it's going to be there, it's going to be there, right? What land did I need from you? Franche-Comté, Rhône, and Alsace-Lothringen. Pretty sure you can be completely isolated from the market, though. So, yeah, I don't really want to take them as such until I have, like, Baden. So, or I could just, actually, I could just take them. I have no way of accessing him. That's not from trying, I suppose. We're going to have no ability to defend against France there. Yeah, they can't really fight us. Oh, these stats are disgusting. French only have 45 and 46. If I had a decent navy, I could probably invade him. Yeah, this is going to be short. If Saxony's getting through, then I probably will. There's no generals present. Could I damage your sovereignty sort of thing? Reactions. Oh, I could violate Switzerland's sovereignty. Which means they'll join the war against me. That does mean that I can march through into France. Would be a good idea. See, even if we can't procure all the dyes we need, this is 70 at max efficiency. If I do the paper bleaching, it goes up to 80. Even if it has the max of 23%, it works. And do we have any shipyards? Because here's what I want to do. Here's our ports. Development. Switch over our ports to industrial ports. And then our shipyards. With the steamships, we don't have ironclads. That would be a mistake. Get cargo ports though. Alright, we took the Ottoman war operations. But apparently puppeting them, not on the cards. I can't be sure, but I think a bug has flown into my eye, rendering me unable to see. Presumably sent from the Russians. I'm gonna do French. I can't even see them. I'm gonna fix that. Yeah, not sure why a bug decided to kill itself to blind me, but it was a good effort. We're basically done with our universities. Okay, we can't afford. How much do we have in the asset pool? Investment pool, 18 million? We'll do those ones first then. I'm over here. Oh, I'm winning. I didn't send these guys over here. He's just advancing of his own accord. Well, if he insists. We can't reach him, so how did you get there? Rather impressive. We've got trench works. We're gonna go for ironclad now so we can get the steamship stuff. But we can just get trench infantry in 61. We are legit pushing him out. Okay, I'm not allowed to send troops there. I don't know how he's done that. The more I play this game, the less I understand it. I really feel like that sometimes. Steel mill's going. We need iron, explosives, and dyes. Well, we can't get dyes, can we? So much wood. Okay, yeah, we just need a frankly horrific amount. I'm gonna build it everywhere. How are we still making money? Okay, how much is the investment pool making money? Oh my god, it is. No, it's not. Yeah, okay, it's not. That was gonna be ridiculous. He's pushing on his own against the entirety of the French thing. What? Revolution Krakow started to stamp out revolution against us. Krakow, I suppose. Will you go below 100? Oh, it looks like they will. Interesting, because we occupy this province. Do have more troops here. But we should win that battle, yeah. So is he just not? We have to conquer Rhone. Oh, right, I should probably deal with that. Which one's Rhone again? That's Rhine. I don't know where Rhone is. Oh, it's like the Rhone. That's the Rhone? Oh, bro, why'd I pick that? Oh, I'm gonna have to fight Italy just to connect on my land. Go, that's what I wanted, because we're gonna go over here. Ironclads. Secondly, industrial ports. We go to steam trawlers. Then our shipyards are gonna be, we also probably need to grab a couple. I want the ones in Dalmatia, these 5 to be military, and then the rest can be, we're going to be France begun a bargain. So, well, that'll be effective. You know, considering that we're fighting them. To get a favorable battle off, we should be fine. Yeah, that'll do. 8 versus 9. We literally have 58 versus 93 troops. We get an 8 versus 9. Ah, that's why your troops are so bad. You had to revert your production methods because I supplied everyone's munitions. Because I basically got a monopoly on, oh no. US Bargainist has apparently done something bad. I don't see why that would be the case. I think everyone now is a bargain. Input good shortages. Engines. Okay, let's get some engines going. Sugar, we can't do anything about. Low market access, we're sorting that. I don't see why we'd suddenly... I think it's because the tools are no longer needed. Okay, well, we've got the Brazilian market. Mildly disappointed we keep on getting unfavorable battles here. Again, we have more troops. We have 85 and he has 57. And for whatever reason, it always is in his favor every single time. Yeah, we're making money now. Perfect. Ah, we're winning a battle. Only because we started the same amount. I'm bored of this. Which means we either give in, by that I mean white peace, or we invade Switzerland. Oh, all of our generals have died. Doing 75 on Danubia, 45 in Italy, and just 11 more in Danubia. French are actually pushing in troops behind us. Seems rather odd. Where's the trench rat? One of these was a trench rat. That's the Archduke over here. Okay. Defend that front. I can't get to it. Okay, that sucks. We're saying he left the front. There's no encirclement, so these guys could just sit here and wreak havoc. I've got 129 innovation. Nice. This front's completely split into like 50. This is okay. Should be fine. Thing is, if Switzerland now capitulates, okay, Britain's also in this war. Did not realize that. That's fine. If Switzerland now capitulates, doesn't that ruin everything for me? All right, we've actually turned up behind them somehow. Not too sure how. Okay, we've captured the Ripper. Excellent. Not really sure what's going on with these front lines at all, or why my vassals insist on leading the front line, despite the fact they are terrible. Yeah, economically speaking, this sucks. We've entered into a global recession because no one can buy my tools. Okay, we need to find things that use tools. What uses tools? Yeah, we're trying to lessen the strain of dyes. What we should do is drop this down to that and then pop that up. The mines that use them. Let's get more stuff in the mines. I honestly have no idea how long this war's been raging for. I'm just like, it went very far past the point of diminishing returns, and now we're here. Feel like we're winning? Don't know that we are. Oh my god, they're finally going to push out of this little slot. Hey. Hey. We're getting war score. I can't take war reparations until the British leave. You're now not dropping... Oh my god. You know what? It's not worth reparations. It just isn't. That turns to white peace. Proposed peace deal. I don't need their war reparations. I already took what I needed. Oh my god, that was horrible. Okay. Does that mean everyone's gonna stop embargoing me now? Okay, we need to export these tools. Why are you inactive? Why? But it doesn't say why it's inactive. But they're not embargoing me, so what's wrong? Really? You're gonna back down. Fertilizers going. Yeah, our economy isn't in the best shape. I'm not gonna lie to you. We have way too many tools. Not enough fertilizer. Please, anything that consumes more tools. You're not gonna do it. You're just not. I need anything else from you? West Prussia, the Northern Rhine. Anything else? There might be some split states. France, nope. Anhalt. Prussian Anhalt. So many splits. Anhalt, Hesse, Rhineland. Okay, Anhalt. 100% backing down. There's no way he doesn't. I really hope he backs down because there you go. I'd say I'm not prepared to fight that war. Okay, the Qing. Declare a couple more interests and then we can start trading with people who aren't in Europe. People starting to buy. There you go. We're going to export to the Qing. That's a huge partner. That's just single-handedly saved my economy. All right, this is one guy we need to keep friendly. They're neutral to us. No, don't damage relations. There's no need. There's absolutely zero need for that. We need glass. We need so much sulfur. Okay, let's pump up the sulfur. I'm going to do greener grass. I need to incorporate some states. Greener grass campaign over here in Venice because I need more people there. And that's actually solved a lot of our input good shortages. They're isolated. That's fine. Wood is expensive. That's fine. Automatic irrigation. Please tell me that uses... I just did this the most amount possible. Reduce engine. You know what? Screw it. Just gotta be careful I don't accidentally build it in Alsace-Lorraine or Rhone. Because, sure, we're just gonna attack like the French, but passive aggressively. Always happy with that. Truce for 3 years. That sucks. I can puppet Italy. Part of that, we're gonna fight Korea, France. My economy's not ready for that. I need to recover for a couple of years. Let's go straight multiculturalism. That's fine with me. The country has hit tipping point of radicalism. Not sure what triggered it, but something did. Oh, well, the number one great power. That's nice. Our GDP is huge. That's nice. Rise of radicalism. Support the radical movement. 132 innovation. Now, if I do this, 510 innovation. Should start taking up now. Any minute. Go check out the universities. All right, we've got multiculturalism, which gives us the matter of Hungary. So Hungarian becomes a primary culture of Austria. They become more loyalist. Excellent. And the aristocracy loses the Austrian hegemonist side of things. And we become yellow. I don't know why we do that. It's horrible. Huge deficit in tools. That's no one producer by like such a huge... This is what caused the global economy collapse last time. We produce more than everyone else on this earth combined. I'm tempted to go protectionism, like in general. I don't care about other people. Let's go protectionism. How much do we have in the kitty? Fair amount. Are you earning money each year? No. That was another thing I did. I saved a lot of money by stopping the subsidization of rails and instead using it as like... I mean, I've shown it off before. Instead of using it as like a source of income. Russia's the number 2 great power. Interesting. Something happened to Britain. Look at that. It fell off a cliff. Oh, right. Yeah, they declared war on me. That's what happened to them. Did they lose the Raj? Nope. They legit just fought me, and that was everything. Because they were the biggest buyer of my tools. Protectionism seems to have really poorly affected my economy. Like, really badly. Oh, my God. But yeah, Laith, of course it did. Few people are going to be buying them now. That's fine. I'm going to issue some decrees. What's the issue with the railways here? What happens when you make your economy more complicated than it needs to be? Right, what can we do here? Shift everyone to public trams. A shortage of dyes, but no one's given them to us. Porting from literally everyone. Trade routes need convoys. All right, well, let's get more ports. Pretty sure we're mildly going communist as well. And now our economy is kind of fixed. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't start angling for war. In a year's time. Puppet, Italy. Who's in the Poland HQ? Do we not have anyone in the Poland HQ? He died. Okay, let's get a new guy. Offensive planner. They're all the same. This guy's better. Ah, yes, electricity. Our railway should be more profitable now. So we should see these numbers start to tick in our favor. Just need this, and then I can start producing dyes for myself. God, it sucks getting embargoed by the entire Earth. Oh, right, I'm at war. Okay. I suffer so much from the lack of dyes. Right, that's a bunch of electricity done. Now, we always need wood. So what we're going to do here is this. Just wait. Should start to come back down as people start seeing the value of electricity. Just wait until it gets fully efficient. Oh, people aren't getting employed. Might have badly misjudged this one. Hang on. Yeah, it's fine. We should now produce a lot of wood. Thanks, we'll focus it. And to the Ottomans and the French. For proportional taxation, which has rather helped. Because our economy looked like it was gonna die for a second there. We do have laissez-faire, which means I need to be constantly building. Otherwise, I am making a huge error. Alright, speaking of making huge errors, should we go to war? Already in war. Ethics. Oh my God, please. This is going to change everything. He dies. What am I doing on the sugar front? Still sucks. I can't humiliate you. Just as I was this close to launching my own... Oh, I can do it. Okay, let's do that instead. Can't be in both fronts. Can't be in both. We both know this. I don't need anything else from France for this. Do not believe so. Franche-Comté. I do apologize. We need Franche-Comté. We're going to take Burgundy as well. because Burgundy's part of it. Then we'll take war reparations. And Occitan, I want them to be free. Just because I feel like it. Give me Modena. That's fine. That troops like deliriously better than everyone else's. Okay, you're happy. If we can make you loyal, that'd be excellent. How can we make you loyal? What laws do you like? Doesn't appear I can make you loyal. Okay, that sucks. They both launch at the same time. Ideal for us. What we can do, let's give us a bit more morale recovery. Why not? Feeling fun, you know? Alright, we do start pushing back the Italians. It's key to expose more fronts. We have trench infantry after all. Yeah, you're just not breaking through the defense of this lot. It's not happening. Key part is, no matter what happens, they can't reduce us to below 0. We can keep just sort of toughing it out. Come on, lads, keep pushing. It's been a very much a grind. The American defense is frankly disgusting as well. I haven't actually checked out their troops over here. Yeah, they're decent. Not quite as good as ours. 162 defense. That's pretty good. 154 defense from the French. My God. It's just a grind because the amount of troops they have is upsetting. But then I'm building a bunch of troops as well. French secession. Okay. The front has split into 2. It's actually good for us. The French uprising's a thing, which we need to fight pretty soon. The French have managed to navally invade me. Fortunately, we have our trench rat just sitting there. And we managed to puppet Italy. And also crush the secession. So, assuming all the French are there, feels like a good time to attack, no? Blitz it, boys. Oh, it's too late for him. He's locked up over here. He can't do anything about it. Oh my God, that is a pitiful end to him. He was winning that war as well. There we go. We've conquered France and Occitan. Damn, we just killed France. We just killed France. That's a big chunk of France, that. Okay, are you done? Yes. Wonderful. Puppet Italy. Okay. Europe looks kind of like Victoria 2. I don't know how to describe it other than that. Still need like 15 regions. Okay, 2 Prussian ones. The Swiss. Okay, let's go for the Swiss first. After this war's done. Oh, we can actually build over here now. You not want to build? That's right. Just barracks. I should do it. Just copious amounts of barracks. Like, frankly, a disgusting amount of barracks. No, having to sort all this out. Just France was using the wrong kind of everything. I don't think I should have done that. Electric streetlights works. Bullet tram. Perfect. So from the Prussians, we require North Rhine, West Prussia, Westphalia, East Prussia. Maybe not even East Prussia. Well, what a waste. Conquer State. I'm just looking for anything German now. North Rhine. They're uncertain, which is good. It means they'll actually fight it. Right. Let's just set up all of our decent lot on the front lines. I mean, the HQ isn't under our control. Absolutely is. It's just lies. Rhine HQ. Let me grab someone else. Yeah. It's just this guy's an idiot. Let's recruit an Occitanian guy now. That should be good on all fronts now. He's advancing. This guy, it's 140,000 versus 13k. You're outnumbered 3-1. Are you trying to advance? Over Moltke. We may be turning communist pretty soon. The Mexicans? Oh, it's the Italians. Oh my God, there are so many front lines. They're just sweeping through Bavaria because I can't stop them because there are too many front lines. Okay, we seem to be defending rather well. They've moved in a little bit. That's fine. Out. And they're in Austria proper because of course they are. They just shift around. Now one guy, that one division. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and summon another general from somewhere. North German HQ. That one man is taking all the territory himself. They could push forward on that front. No, that one Hollowsen guy's back, terrorizing my front lines. And nothing is under construction. We need to sort that. Glass, dyes. Okay, let's get some dyes. Are you states? I don't think you are. I'm very impressed with this lot, holding them off for this long. They've lost 1 province. These guys are a bit mid. They probably should have pushed through by now, but they haven't. Feels like overkill. But we can find a general. We do have the expenses for this. You know what we can do? Build an absolute ton of university. Britain's trying to puppet Morocco and ban slavery in the Ottoman Empire. Yeah, I mean, sort of busy right now. Oh, that was a big swing. That's why you don't bring bayonets to trench warfare. Well, it was still used then. Early modern history isn't my strong point. Well, parts of it are. Stupid, messy border. I didn't even want to conquer this stuff directly, if you recall. Need another 10. Holland will give me another 3. Prussia sided with Baden. That's good for us, I think. Schleswig-Holstein. Okay, Anhalt, Saxony. That was a lot of words that I don't think I want to remember. Basically, anything with Prussia in front of it where it's split. Why would you do this? Why would you fight this again? You know what's going to happen. You back down immediately. What's it got to do with Russia? Oh, Russia's your overlord. Of course he is. Keep puppeting people, I suppose. They should keep backing down, and there should be a nice, smooth finish. GDP is double that of Qing. He still won't do it. Guaranteed. And Hanover backs down. We could do more than one at the same time. It'd be fantastic. Brazil sides with Oldenburg. We back down. Okay. I didn't even note that he noted that he backed down. Looking at a different one. Okay. Make puppet. Mecklenburg. Dude, why are you leaving it until the end? Don't, just quit. Come on. We've got 8 more of these to do. And there's another one. There's another one. So small. We've got Occitania as well. I will literally bribe all of you to just peace out, please. Still gonna back down though, right? That'll make me fight you. No, surely not. Okay. What our prior status is it, right? Yeah, 840. Aggressive expansion doesn't mean much when you can beat the hell out of everyone else in the world combined. Oh no, France and Bagwells. That'll just tank your own economy, Chief. That's not a good idea. What? Really, Palmer? Mate, you're already dead. You guys got shell shock. I haven't actually seen that one before. Literally 2 days time, I'm gonna march in. There's nothing you can do. Please tell me you're a non-negotiating participant. Yeah, you are. Perfect. So then, Russia, you don't even matter. Bro, you're not even doing anything. Russia, mate, defend your lands. Defend yourself at all times. Think it's a boxing match. Think of it as a boxing match. Defend yourself at all times. Come on. I've only got 3 armies out of everyone attacking Russia. He's just kicking his ass. I'm not even using the overpowered strategy of naval invasions. There we go. Limited to a maximum from my innovation cap. Russia, bro, please. Stop this. Still don't have enough. Bro, Russia, what is your problem? You cannot mean to fight this. Russia, buddy. Only have a chance that it does. I'm going to do that. How many more tiny states are there? There's Schwarzburg, Anhalt. Not going to do it. I don't know why we're all pretending like he is. Sweet Jesus. Why can't I go up against Anhalt? Why can't I go up against Anhalt? Anhalt is already subject to another country. Okay. Who else can I fight? I have all of the land. Schleswig-Holstein. Okay, that sounds good. Let's do that one. I can't pop at anyone else around here. Okay. France for subject. I don't have an interest in the Baltic. I very much do. I don't care about Britain. I care about the Baltic. How we only have 6 interests despite the fact that we are most of the world. Okay, truce to Russia for another 4 years because Russia keeps on getting involved and then just resetting the truce timer. Which, if you think about it, is genius. Truce with Scandinavia. Right, let's just keep on nibbling on these ones. Then 5 more. Schaumburg Lip, I don't even know what that is. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. This last part would have been a matter of seconds for you because presumably it would have been cut out because it's so boring. It's been half an hour of my life sitting here waiting for these guys to back down. Jesus. Just you could have backed down like 10 minutes ago. You would have gone to back down though, aren't you? Oh, don't you. Oh my God, he's going to make me fight it. He's going to make me fight it. Bro, what are you doing? I've taken Lucca in this war as well. I didn't think he'd actually do it. No one else does. So I didn't do it. I didn't actually like... Oh, Lucca's one of them, I think, as well. I don't even know if this one is. I'm just waiting until I can fight the Prussians. And then I should have enough. Because that's a lot of regions. Dude, how are we losing? Someone tell me this. Bloody Americans are here. Like, permanently slumped in my chair. It's horrible for my posture. I don't know what this war is. It is... So it's America and France versus Russia and Haiti. You'd think that the Monroe Doctrine sort of thing would be kicking in. Where, you know, they don't want... Is it the Monroe Doctrine? I don't know, it's 2 a.m. I don't care. You know, that thing, what they do to stop others involved. Okay, 7th of July. Hold on to the 7th of July. Don't click any buttons, just in case. Doesn't help the game get so much slower. Now, I'm a bit late on this because I had to reply to Paradox Interactive on Twitter. Because I said Paradox literally called us all bitches. And they responded to me, the official Paradox Twitter, saying, you know you're into it. This is a weird day. I didn't expect them to come after me like that. Fair play. Paradox straight up going after me. You're not going to fight it. Sleep good. Now we should have a couple of little ones because I cannot stand. They're going to be mildly ugly for sure. But oh, just give in, man. You have 2 units. You have 2,000 troops. We have literal, like, we have so many. Just dip in. Ugh. Brazil. What do you mean, Brazil? What's a great power list look like? It's just 4 great powers. There's no other great powers. Because they all have to fight us to be recognized. You know what? I can't do it anymore. It's 2 a.m. Paradox has said that I'm into being called a bitch by them. I'm just gonna... I don't even have enough. I don't even have enough. Usually I'm quite good on Twitter. You know, I like to think so. Go follow me on Twitter. So I'm quite with it, I like to think. But that really threw me. I didn't have a good response. I want to know the guy who's running the Twitter, man. He's a legend. They got 181,000 followers and dude just called me a bitch. Yeah, huge shout out to that guy. I fully rate that. I'm gonna go Puppet Scandinavia because that'll give me Schleswig and Holstein. Am I infamy over 1,000 yet? No, it's not. I haven't had dinner. I'm meant to be on 3,200 calories a day right now. I need to eat like 1,000 calories before bed and also finish. I'm just moaning now. Welcome to the portion of the video where I'm just complaining. I've already realistically about 40 minutes ago finished the challenge and now I just have to, it's a challenge against myself. Oh, screw you, Spain. You become a puppet as well. Anyone else? I'll puppet you all. There we go, they're back down. It just makes me uncomfortable, these little ones. Not nice to look at. Now, surely, ladies and gentlemen, form the Holy Roman Empire. I don't even remember how long debug mode has been on for. Frankly, I don't care. Oh yeah, right. I forgot to click the button. I don't know why I was just staring at the screen. Okay, we just integrated everything. That's kind of cool. Completely screwed over my economy. I like that. What is this so smooth? So smooth. Wait, are these core states? They're all incorporated. Oh no, they're not. I had just incorporated them previously. We're also now bankrupt. Right, well, that's that challenge done. I wouldn't recommend it. That was horrible. I hated that. It was fun at the first half, and then like the latter half was just, yeah, Jesus. That was just filth. That was horrible. I hated it. It's just miserable. Oh man, I'm gonna go back to modding Victoria 3. Alright, if you do appreciate my suffering, please do make sure to like and subscribe. It does help out the channel a lot. Please put any other suggestions for challenges and that sort of thing in the comments down below. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Goodbye. Huge shout out to our patrons, most notably Charlie Demerel, Crilly, Flyerton, JDow52, Cargon, Sjalmi, Lewis Wright, Nicole's Christ, QA Shard, Redguard, and ShadowSinger. Your support means a lot, guys. Whilst you're here, you might as well click on another video. I mean, it's literally right there.